Well, good morning, everybody. Good morrow. Welcome to Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare. I am your friendly neighbourhood Shakespeare, and we're going to be writing sonnets with each other here today. This is our collaborative writing project, our masterclass weekly, where you, the audience, and me, Shakespeare, we create something unique, silly, special together each and every week. During the month of April, Shakespeare month, we do it twice a day on Thursdays. One at 9 a.m. on twitch.tv/nat21adventures, and one here on Facebook and YouTube. If you would like, by the way, to support the show, you can do so by buying me a cup of coffee, coffee.com/Shakespeare, or become a Patreon of the arts at patreon.com/Shakespeare. Tiers start at $3, go all the way up to $30. And right now, all the tiers get the same rewards, which include free admission to tomorrow night's concert with Broadway star soprano Christina Coyer from Chaste Treasure. But let's get things rolling. Let us start our writer's room and start talking about the rules of sonnets. What is a sonnet? Well, a sonnet is a 14-line poem with 3 4-line stanzas. So line A rhymes with line B, C, line line B with line D, and you repeat that pattern for the first 12 lines. And then you end it all with a rhyming couplet. Now, it is written iambic pentameter. That means 10 syllables per line, and you can go to 11 syllables if the need were to arise. And that's called hendaka syllabic. So now that we have all of that, now that we know what we're doing, let's get into it. So start throwing your... Oh, hi, hello. That was a little bit different than I expected it to look. Start throwing your suggestions into the comments, and we're going to work together. Good morning, Rachel. Welcome. Good to have you here up in Connecticut. Sally, good morning again. You're here for round 2. Well done. Sally here for both writers' rooms this morning. And Alex Stephen Arke, good morning. You did a fantastic audition the other night, by the way. So well done, you. And let's see what we have. Stop throwing your suggestions into the comments of what you would like to write about this morning. By the way, happy tax day. I hope everyone gets everything filed before the deadline tonight, and that you all get very nice refunds, because I had to pay some taxes for the second year in a row, and that wasn't fun. It was like, I mean, it wasn't a lot, but it was a little bit. It was like, great. Janine Rinka is here and says, birthdays. Should we write about birthdays? That's a fun one. Yeah, we could write about birthdays. John Van Vliet, Johnny O from Twitch, here for round 2 as well, says, writing time. Well done. Rachel asks, what did Alex Stephen Arke audition for? He auditioned for a show written by my best friend in the entire world, Barrett Rhodes. It's called U2, and it's a dark piece. It is about domestic and sexual violence, trafficking. There's drug abuse in it. It's dark, but basically written as a piece to help address the Me Too movement and work in concert with that to really get people to get off their asses, so to speak, and do the right thing. Janine says she believes they have the tax deadline again this year. Yes, it was extended, I just found out yesterday, to I think May 15th. So you get an extra month. Last year, when it was extended to June, I think, Off-Screen Wife and I took advantage of that. This year, we did not. We got it all in beforehand, but that's fine. Yeah. Alex says Christina Coyer's play. Yes, Chris is one of. She's our artistic director for it. He says he couldn't remember Barrett's name. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Yeah, Sally agreeing. It was extended to May, the tax deadline. Yeah, May 15th, I think. And Helly says, good evening. Good evening, Helly, over there in Europe. Well done, you. Goodness. So John says, ode to taxation. So we have birthdays and taxation. Do you get taxation with representation, without representation? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I remember learning in elementary school. Some people call it grammar school. Why was the revolution fought? No representation without, I'm sorry, no taxation without representation. The other way would be funny. No representation without taxation. Wait, you want to pay money? Yes. Really? Do you? Sure, why not? No, that'd be funny and weird. Alex says, like birthdays or allergies in a pandemic. Why are you sneezing? Nope, sorry. Allergies, not the Rona. That's all right. But yeah, let's throw in here what is our ode. Oh, that was a weird thing. Ode to, then put in our candy jar. And remember, for anybody who's new, the candy jar, what that is line ideas that are fun, but that we don't know where they should go yet. And basically, best case scenario is I am not writing most of this personally. I mean, I can. I wrote about half of the one this morning. Sally took most of the other half. Good for you, Sally. And that's fine. This show, I feel, works best when I'm just kind of collating and putting ideas together into the various places. So Janine says, sounds like a poll tax. Oh, yeah. Representation without taxation. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Let's not go into those right now, though. Sally says, ode to government ineptitude. Janine has had students miss class because of allergies. Oh, my goodness. And Alex allergies are out of control this year. Janine says, why is it cute when kittens sneeze, but never cute when people sneeze? Disagree? Small children, babies, it's adorable when they sneeze. Yeah. Helly says, besides death, taxation will find you. She lived in Denmark and Japan, and they found her long after she moved out of the country. Oh, my God. I'm very sorry. Oh, goodness. Well, so much for the theory of finding a tax haven. Let's see. So looks like taxes might be the way we're going this year. I like to call them the cost of civilization, but that might be a title. So are we writing about taxes then today? Yes, taxes. That's what we're doing. Everyone. You can you can let me know in the comments. I mean, I understand you're anywhere from 10 to 30, 40 seconds behind me, but you know, whatever. Nothing is certain but death and taxes, John Van Vliet says. You know, that's a good line to start. So, taxes. We're talking about taxes. All right. Nothing is certain but death and taxes. Nothing is certain but death and taxes. Well done, John. And I'm going to call this at the moment working title, The Cost of Civilization. All right. All right. So that second line is mine, everyone. I like it. Axes, blackness, boxes, circumstances. That could work as a slant rhyme. Okay. Kathy is here. Welcome, Kathy. Ready for another sonnet? Lovely to have you here, Kathy. All right. John Van Vliet says, the peasants may come with torches and axes. Oh, goodness gracious. That's funny. The peasants may come with torches and axes. The peasants may come with torches and axes. 11. That's all right. Peasants may come with torches and axes. Oh, and Alec, I will make the document bigger. Here we go. There you go. There you go, mate. You can't see it. Janine says, please file on time. Please file on time. My CPA waxes. And Rachel says to Alec, steal someone's glasses, old man. Speaking of glasses, let's put mine on so I can see the document just slightly easier myself. Also, these are blue light, so that's fun. All right. Janine, that line is going into the candy jar. Let's put that into the candy jar. Let's please file on time. I CPA. That's so funny. Jean Van Vliet says, if they are too high or if they are raised. So nothing is certain but death and taxes. They've been about since the earliest days. The peasants may come with torches and axes if they're too high or if they are raised. Oh, it's very Dr. Seussy right there. But I like it. If they are too high or if they are raised. Let's do it. All right. Janine, we're using your line. Please file on time. My CPA waxes. Change that real quick to none. All right. Please file on time. My CPA waxes. Alec, oh, we'd like that to be true, but it's not. But no matter who you are, everyone pays. That's 10. We can do it. Let's throw it in. Yeah. No matter who you are, everyone pays. So, I like that line. Corporations avoid them with practice. So please file on time, my CPA waxes. No matter who you are, everyone pays. Corporations avoid them with practice. Maria says, surrounded by all manners of papers, receipts. Let's put that into the candy jar, Maria. Janine says, over the year they elicit oives. Over the year they elicit oives. That's funny. Oh, lots of good suggestions. Let's put all of these into the candy jar right now. So Janine's wrong one opened the wrong document right there. So there we go. Over the year they elicit oives. I know what I'm trying to type. Money is short and long are the days, says Alex Stevenoke. Von Van Vliet says, when they do not, they bankrupt away. Maria, this one's good, about the receipts. I wonder which ones to relinquish or keep. Stephen, oh, that one's good. Loopholes to be used in so many ways. Oh, these are fantastic right here. I think that one is this one right here. There we go. There we go. Boom. Well done. All right. So at the moment, what we have is nothing is certain but death and taxes. They've been about since the earliest days. The peasants may come with torches and axes if they are too high, or if they are raised. Please fall on time, my CPA waxes. No matter who you are, everyone pays. Corporations avoid them with practice. Loopholes to be used in so many ways. Loopholes to be used in so many ways. Yes. I'm thinking the receipts. The two receipt lines from Maria should go in here. So surrounded by all manners of receipts. I wonder which ones to relinquish or keep. Oh! I like this. Hold on. So. I wonder which ones to relinquish or keep. I wonder which. Surrounded by all manner of receipts, I wonder which to relinquish or keep. All right, excellent. And Janine says sales tax makes totals hard to calculate. Yes. That is good. Going to go into the candy jar here. Although I find usually it's kind of easy to calculate. but that's just me. I worked in retail for so many years. I can figure out uber rich giving corporate defeats. Legal. These are great. Oh, Marie says, as if tips weren't difficult enough. Oh, that's easy. Always tip 20% if you can afford it. I'm going to go on a high horse here for a moment. Always tip 20%. Friend of the neighborhood, Shakespeare here for you. Always dining out. Always tip dining out, getting delivery, whatever. Always tip 20%. Not 10. 18 is too difficult to figure out. 20. So what you do is, let's say it is a $5 tab. All right, you tip 20%. So you take that 5. How do you figure it out if you just don't know what 20% of 5 is? All right, 5 times 2 is 10, and then you just move the decimal, which means 1. There you go. So if it is a $20 tab, 20 times 2 is 40. Move the decimal, $4. There you go. Congratulations. Now you know. Always tip 20%. If you're in Europe, only tip if the service is extraordinary, because people get good wages there. But different system here in America. Always tip 20%. There we go. But let's get back into writing. All right. Janine says, whoever pays them says they are too steep. Oh, that's good. Whoever pays them says they are too steep. Stephen says, if you can't tip 20%, don't go out. Yep. Usually good advice. Careful not to be caught. Pay delinquent all in the name of jolly old England. Oh. Careful not to be caught. Hey, delinquent. All in the name of jolly old England. That's funny. Sally says, if it's really poor service, she will also leave a penny. Here's a fun thing on that. My grandfather would do that, but if it was extraordinary service, he would always have a penny on there, no matter what. But if it was extraordinary service, and I only have a quarter available to me right here at hand, he would leave it heads up. Great job. If he didn't like your service, tails. I don't think anyone ever got it. I genuinely don't think. They're just like, oh, cool, a penny. Or why are you giving me a penny as well? Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. Janine says, Shakespeare's math lesson. Yep, there you go. Nice and easy. Pretty good. I love that. My wife, off-screen wife, many years ago, helped me easily figure out tips. And the fun thing is, I used to, in my wallet, have a tip calculator. Just like, all right. I would carry that about with me. And then I just started doing tip on the calculator function on the phone. And now it's just like, oh, what's that? Times 2. All right. Times 2, move the decimal. There we go. Nice and easy. All right. So let's see. Stephen says, after running restaurants for years, he seldom tips bad, but he's once left a $100 tip on a $10 bill. I haven't gone that far. Well done, you, Stephen. I haven't gone that far because mostly I can't afford that. I don't think I've ever been able to afford that. But I've tipped 50%. I've tipped 100% of the tab at points. Like, also, if I'm in a coffee, let's say I'm in a cafe and I'm just getting coffee and I'm there all day, I will tip the full price of my drink. sometimes more. Yeah, heli. Yeah, it should be for extraordinary service. Um, um, in Europe, in most of the rest of the world, it is not customary to tip. However, post-American Civil War, rules were changed so that people in the service industry would get non-living wages if you were paid at all. Some people purely only work for tips, and yeah, and so yeah, it's different. Here you really should. And then some places will say no tipping except for extraordinary service, because those folks are making, very few restaurants, but are making decent wages. Yeah. So you find that often more in like bakery style places where it's just, oh, I'm going to go in and get a muffin, that type of thing. But Janine, beware, the IRS cracks down on cheats. So many good Candy John lines this morning. Beware, the IRS cracks down on cheats. So in some ways, I'm trying to make this, I'd like this to not be America-centric on this. So I'm hoping, I'm assuming the rest of the world has, well, everyone has accountants. I'm assuming for the sake of argument, CPA is a generally understood. Oh, good for you, Helly. Well done. Generally understood acronym. But John Van Vliet says, the old Denny's nights of coffee and talk often came with $10 tips on $2 refillable coffees all around. Good, because you're also paying them for the time at that point. Yeah, good on you, mate. All right. So real quick, I'm back into the sonnet here. What I would like to see here is the final couple of lines. We emphasize what the taxes actually do, because for the most part, pardon my French, we're bitching about it, which is a tradition worldwide. One, I think it was Janine said, whoever pays them says they are too steep. There is a thing that they do. They pay for it. Roads, bridges, municipal employee salaries and wages, infrastructure, your schools, hospitals in many cases, depending on your country, healthcare. So, so yeah, so so if we're capitalizing Uber right here, Stephen, though, he says every country has Uber trying to defeat other companies. Are we talking about Uber, the company? Probably. I don't know why I find that hilarious, but let me, there we go. Put the umlaut on there. Surrounded by all manner of receipts, I wonder which to relinquish or which to keep. Receipts. And oh, I have an idea real quick. I have an idea. But they pay for the upkeep of our streets. Oh, this is such a wonderful conversation we're having in addition to writing this morning. Janine is having some subject-verb agreement issues. To fund infrastructure and need it meets. That's not a bad line, though. See, that's the great thing with poetry. It doesn't always need to be a perfect sentence. It's helpful, but also you're allowed to go a little off So don't worry about the perfect subject verbs agreement. Hallie says they have high tax rates, but for example, her father's back broke. One of the best surgeons in the country operated on her dad because it was a so demanding operation. So she's kind of glad to pay because they didn't pay. They paid next to nothing on the actual surgery itself, and you find that a lot in countries that do that. That's the debate we're having right now in America on the infrastructure bill that's being debated. It's like, well, what counts as infrastructure? Is it just roads and bridges and train lines, or does it also include broadband internet, which over this last year we really all need, and I'm not using right now. As you can probably tell, on my side, I look okay. On your side, probably not. But it's a bit of a thing here. Healthcare would be considered, human infrastructure. Are you paying better wages? Are you paying for education? So I'm in favor. I will happily pay a higher rate if it means we take care of our people better. That being said, I would like the richest to just please pay. Just do it for the love of God. All right. All right. Yeah, Janine, you are absolutely correct. REA for internet. What is REA, Janine? Let me know in the comments. View the majesty of our national parks. Oh, Alec, that is a good line. Pay for the upkeep of our... Can I write a freaking word here? John Van Vliet says, NHS is good. Germany has great healthcare as well. Playing soccer over there, that's football to the Europeans. And one of us cut our leg to the bone jumping over a sprinkler. Okay, that's a thing that happened. Got him to the doctor, stitched him back before the games were over. Oh, good for you. Well done. Oh, Janine says the Rural Electrification Association helped get electricity to farms, ranches, etc. That's like the Tennessee Valley Authority. All right. Okay. But they pay for the upkeep of our streets. You know what? Janine, I like you to line to fund infrastructure and need it needs. So let's do that. Let's do that instead of infrastructure and need to fund infrastructure. All right. Okay. Schools, roads, parks. Schools, roads, national parks. Okay. That's so stupid. Hello, Adam. Thank you for joining us here this morning. Welcome. Right. I'm tickled pink by this line, but you don't have to like it. Okay, so nothing is certain but death and taxes. They've been about since the earliest days. The peasants may come with torches and axes if they are too high or if they are raised. Please file on time, my CPA waxes. No matter who you are, everyone pays. Corporations avoid them with practice, loopholes to be used in so many ways. Surrounded by all manner of receipts, I wonder which to relinquish or keep. I wonder which to relinquish or keep. I'm going to throw a 2 in there. I wonder which to relinquish or to keep. To fund infrastructure and need it meets schools, roads, national parks. That stuff ain't cheap. Though we dislike them. I have a closing line here I'm going with for a moment. Though we dislike them, they fund a nation. Taxes, the cost of civilization. Taxes, the cost of civilization. All right, let's try it. Nothing is certain but death and taxes. They've been about since the earliest days. The peasants may come with torches and axes, if they are too high or if they are raised. Please file on time, my CPA waxers. No matter who you are, everyone pays. Corporations avoid them with practice. Loopholes to be used in so many ways. Surrounded by all manner of receipts, I wonder which to relinquish or to keep. To fund infrastructure a need it meets. Schools, roads, national parks. That stuff ain't cheap. Though we dislike them, they fund a nation. Taxes, the cost of civilization. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Well done, everyone. We have had a good session this morning, and we've been trucking along rather nicely here. So let me just reformat this and make it look a little prettier. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna go round hand. All right. And I'm gonna expand it a bit. And then we're going to bring it up on screen. So here we go. And bring it back up. Oh, that looks pretty. I like it. I'm going to take my screenshot. This is your chance to take yours. I'm going to put this up on Instagram in a little bit. So here we go. I like that so very much. That is a pretty looking sonnet there, friends. Well done, all of you. So let us, for just a moment, come back into what is happening later today. So this evening or afternoon or tomorrow morning, I guess, depending on where in the world you are, we have Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. That's Thursday, every Thursday, 5:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Tonight, I have the Zenith Players, as I usually do, to talk about this weekend's upcoming show, Cymbeline, and also just, have a good time. Aileen Goldberg and Christina Coyer, both from Chase Treasure, are going to be my guests. Christina Coyer is going to be my musical guest in preview of tomorrow night's concert, part of Shakespeare's Friday night concert series. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And then, let's see, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 10:35 a.m. are facebook.com/Shakespeare's Coffee Break. We have, Shakespeare's Coffee Break, my morning show where I get to interview some really fantastic people. Of course, every Thursday we do this twice, once at 9 a.m. on twitch.tv/nat21adventures, and then again the 10:35 show here on facebook.com/shakespeareproves and youtube.com/shakespeareproves, writing sonnets with Shakespeare. Forgot to mention that the self-promotion happy hour will also be at that YouTube channel, youtube.com/shakespeareproves. Next Friday night, Shakespeare's birthday, I am performing at Pixelwick, the virtual Ren Fair. So basically, I'll be in this room right here. I might gussy it up a little bit more to make it nicer. Or maybe I'll be outside on my porch. I don't know. Maybe I'll be outside for a bit of it while the sun is still up, while it's still light. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. But then, so next week, lots of performance. I go into my very first live physical in-person performance in New Jersey at Smithville Renaissance Fair, Airport 24 and 25. That is going to be in Absecon, New Jersey, just outside of Atlantic City. It's a free admission Renaissance Fair, open air, in historic Smithville Village. It is a delight. So come on out and see how I stopped performing with a mask on in some cases, and deal with performing in the time of the Rona. If you watched last night's 12th Night in the Three Bears, starring my social distancing players, thank you for that. And if you'd like to hang out with the cast, several of us are going to be live Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be having a watch party, or rather a viewing party of 12th Night in the Three Bears. That will be this Sunday, 11 a.m. on my Facebook and YouTube channels. So basically right where you're watching this right now. And you can donate to the cast. That Indiegogo link is wrong, but go to Indiegogo and contribute to the cast for that. And let me actually just find that right there. Here's the link. I'm going to throw it into the comments and then just bring it up on screen. So you can donate to the cast by going right there. There you go. That is where you can go. You can click on that link in the comments. But it is fantastic to be here with all of you every Thursday morning. This is a highlight of my week. I can guarantee you, even when performing live is taking over again, this will still happen. If not every Thursday, most of them. I can tell you a few off the top of my head. In June won't happen, but most of the time I am going to be doing it, and I look forward to this collaborative effort with you all because it's worthy. It's a good mental exercise and also helps me become a better writer and really exercise the Shakespeareaness of it all. I spent over 15 years being Shakespeare, and this helps me feel a little bit more connected to it. So thank you. Thank you all for spending your time here with me. Helly said that it was a good sonnet this morning. Thank you. John Van Vliet said, sweet. Maria said, well done. And Sally liked the larger type when collaborating. So Sally, I will from here on out, we'll do that every time. But just switching it. We'll obviously just use the Helvetica when typing it out, so we can all read it easier. But I look forward to seeing you all very soon. This room, if you saw it, there we go. This room, if you saw it, you'd be like, what the holy hell is going on in there? This is a death trap, but I enjoy it. It's my little space. John Van Vliet is enjoying the human interaction. So we're having a great time. So friends, basically, until next time, just keep on keeping on. Stay safe, stay healthy, continue practicing your social distancing, continue, oh goodness, I didn't mean to do that. Continue just taking care of each other, wearing your masks. If you're getting your jabs, good. Because we will We'll have a really good time. And like to thank you all for being here this morning. Janine says, if we were to do a coffee table book, she says, we'll have to track the co-authors and add to each one or do a long appendix. But also say basically by the... I could go back and watch each episode as well, see who is contributing. But also just say with the viewers of Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare, I think that might be a way we can get through that. So thanks so very much for being here. And it's always a pleasure. I love you, you love me, there is mutual glorious affection. I hope to see you this evening, 5:35 Eastern Time, over on YouTube for Shakespeare's shameless self-promotion happy hour. Make sure, go like me in all the places. Go like Shakespeare's Coffee Break. That's my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday show. YouTube, go like and subscribe. Go to my store, buy stuff. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can buy me a cup of coffee if you like. Coffee.com/Shakespeare, ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. Become a Patreon of the arts at patreon.com/Shakespeare. And I will see all of you very, very soon. Thanks so much for joining me today. Bye-bye.